What is going on YouTube? This is Acidic. So basically within the pitch behind it, this is going to be a recent video that's not going to actually be that recent by the time it surfaces in late July or August of 2025 within some of those type pitches. This is something that kind of hit the news back in mid-May or so of 2025. Was within the pitch as far as saying, talking about Biden's recent cancer diagnosis as far as what's going to happen. Within the pitch behind it, basically Biden is not so much poking fun at the concept of the cancer diagnosis as much as the pitch. It's just the turn of events and how it transpired within the pitch, how that particular format kind of goes. So look after just being able to say this particular Biden diagnosis says more about the White House medical firm more so than anything else. Is considering the fact that he had been affiliated with the White House in some fashion. Basically, the last time he was checked for that particular appeal was back in 2014. The factoid about that he had been affiliated with the White House in some degree of fashion pretty much every year since that particular point. So it's been the pitch as far as saying definitely kind of like a gross overlook as far as this pitch can happen just in the aspect of it. Just what I'd say in terms of like the sarcasm behind not just being like a heckler and throwing tomatoes within those pitches, but I'd probably say within the pitch, probably maybe I'd have to say maybe some metal detectors at like the front gate of the White House to defend from safety pitches like that, and helmets for the cabinet. I'd have to say within some of those type pitches, maybe some of the cabinet could use sunglasses so they know not to look at the sun. Some of those particular type of peels within it. It's kind of within the pitch. Just talking like Triumph the insult comic dog. I keyed. It's pitches like that. I had to say, but I look after just being able to say would have to say on top of that, just within the pitch, I'd say insurance stocks probably just went way up within some of those type pitches, just within the format. I mean, when you realize about the aspect as far as saying that's probably insurance markets are probably like, yep, we just are making a killing right now, considering the fact that even the president is getting some problems and no one knew about it. So it's kind of the pitch as far as saying, not to desecrate things within the pitch, but it's kind of format that's definitely something that probably is like a clear signal that insurance probably needs to be more popularized within the pitch behind it. But you just look within the format, not being a hater, not being anti within the pitch as far as this format's going to happen, is just within the pitch as far as saying this kind of the format of it. You could say more or less that Trollface probably wanted me to do this video within some of those type pitches, but it's just the format as far as saying it just deals with the conduct as far as the format. It just particularly more or less deals with the format of the former president having cancer probably throughout his tenure as being in the White House, just in the pitch, and just as far as saying that I think within the pitch that this is something that other countries could pay attention to in terms of leadership, as far as saying that they could say something like, well, hell, America doesn't even know that their president has cancer. So it's within the pitch as far as saying that particular type format kind of goes within the pitch. But that's just kind of format of it. So this here and there type jest and the aspect of it just being an ask on just within the pitch, but you just look after it.